the students out to eat, and they were like, "Oh, wow, y'all really like us." I was like, "We're doing our job. We got to take care of y'all. We got to make sure that you guys are good. We got you from the DMV. Now we got to make sure that you're good here in Baton
All right,
Rouge."
so I think we tackled recruitment.
Yes.
Now on to retention.
Yes.
What do you think is the biggest obstacle that students face, and how would you tackle it?
So, second part of my platform, retention, retaining. When you think about that, I always go back to what I said earlier. You being from California, me being from North Carolina. We have to find ways to create a sense of belonging for the students. Money is great. Scholarships come in handy. All of that is great. But let's take it to another level. And one of the things that we've done as a chapter is created the DMV JAG student organization. When we were back on the yard, it seems like every state, every region you had the California Club.
Sure did.
I don't think we had a North Carolina. I think we had an East Coast. I think we had an East Coast.
West Coast all day.
Okay, understood. Yeah, we're not going to go back to 95 Source Awards. But yeah, okay. So yeah, it was the East Coast, and you had the West Coast, and then you had, the chapters in the orgs from Louisiana, and you had Texas. We wanted to make sure that our students felt like they belonged on Southern campus. One of the things that we noticed is like, not just for our students, but any university always has this number of low returns, or a number of find it hard to retain students. And once again, the money is great. The money comes in handy, but the sense of belonging. And one of the things that we learned recently from Dr. Young, that they're creating these programs, and they have created these programs to help retain students at Southern. And we have to understand that everybody experience on the yard is going to be different. Everybody walk is going to be different. And I'm so passionate about our out-of-state students because we go back to recruitment. We sold the story, and we told the story about Southern University, and we got those students to come to Southern, whether it's band scholarship, athletics, or just walking up to a recruiting table in Phoenix, Arizona. And you got the student to come there. Good. We got them there. Now what do? We have to make sure that we create that sense of belonging. And also, as a third VP, I will work with the alumni chapters to help them to actually facilitate that sense of belonging. I think sometimes there comes a point where, we have to stop and think like, whew, we got them there. Like, what else can we do? What we do for the DMV chapter, every homecoming, we go, and on that Thursday, we make sure that our students get some food. We make sure that we eat, because we love to eat. We make sure that our students get some food. We invite, alums from all over campus. It's not just primarily the DMV chapter. We have our seasoned JAGs to come in. They travel from DC, and they want to meet the students because everybody wants to see what the students are doing. So this past fall, we thought of it would be great to acknowledge our scholarship recipients, so our chapter members can see students, name, face, all that recognition, to make sure that there's a connection, and just allow the students to talk to our seasoned JAGs, and so they can get history of our chapter that we hope that they will belong to. But if they don't go to our chapter, we want them to go to another chapter. So when it comes to retention, continue to send in the money. Continue to support the students,
Yes,
but also we need the money, but also find ways to create that sense of belonging. Check up on the students. That's all we ask. Just creating avenues of support for our students is one way of creating a good retention. Yes.